probably way back when Dad was teaching me some of the aspects of what was in the workshop in carpentry. He would show me how to do something, and then I'd do it, and he would flood me with affirmations and you know, this is me, I like this stuff, I enjoy it. So and that must have been back, you know, 4 or 5, I think. Perhaps when I was about 7 or 8, my dad taught me how to weld and dragged me into this most dangerous workshop, and I had in my mind I wanted to build this little bike, and so he showed me how to weld, and before long I had this tiny little push bike with no pedals, just with wheels and handlebars. And it was the most amazing thing. I'd never realised that I could actually create something that would be come through to a point where I could use it. The next door neighbours came over and they were using it flat out, and then the neighbours' came over and were using it, and suddenly I'm standing there looking at this thing that I've created, having a whole little community using it, and wishing they had one as well. It's very cool. Yeah, once the idea has taken root inside my mind, that's it. I'm committed. My mind is always thinking about it, and even when I sleep, apparently my subconscious is sneakily developing it as well, because I can wake up the next morning and suddenly all the ideas just fit together, and there's like a design zone where suddenly it just flows and everything comes right until you've got the whole design in your head, and then all stress drifts away, and you're ready to start building this machine or device. So when I'm doing something that I've been created to do, every part of my being is in sync with what's happening. My head, my heart, and my hands are doing everything together. And it puts you in a place where it's really hard to describe, but I'd have to say that it just feels like unity. When I come to church and participate in a project bigger than myself, I catch the vision very quickly, because there's passionate people who are painting this picture of where they would like to be but have no idea how to get there. The passion behind what you want to do and where you want to go is just infectious, and suddenly the ideas are flowing, and they're building on idea after idea, and then the design comes in, and I try and explain that in my feeble English, and then the idea comes back and I correct my idea, and suddenly I've got this idea, and then I go and build it and start sending photos, and people are getting enthused, and the joy and experience of that whole process is just extremely uplifting. And I really enjoy it, because it's what I was created to do, and it just rings true to my soul. I'm really not an upfront guy. As you can realise, I'm probably a little bit nervous here, sitting in front of a camera and trying to talk to that. But where I get the most joy is creating something that no one realises that I've created. So here I am up on the roof, hanging the star, setting up the cables and rig and everything to be able to hang the star in mid-air down in the audience there. And that people will be looking at that star and having an experience that they are connecting with, that they don't know that I've had anything to do with. And I get much joy to see that, even though none of them know I've had anything to do with it. It's a bit like sitting at the table, enjoying yourself, but nobody really thinks about who made the table. My name is Nilsson, and this is my story.